Hey everyone, I'm just coming on a bit different today. I'm actually going to be asking if anyone would feel to donate to my book. I would really appreciate it. What's going down is the fact that I'm at the tail end, thank goodness, of my first book. It's still a fair, few months off me finishing writing and whatnot, but I'm looking at a book cover designer and also an editor at the bare minimum to get my book published. But that's come in at $5,000 for the two of those people. An editor costs more the more you write. And so obviously we'll see where that gets to. But putting up a GoFundMe here, I've got it spread out in social media as well to ask if you have even a coffee's worth in you to donate. I would really appreciate it. What I want to do is give you a bit of information about my book right now and to tell you what I've been doing. So you've got a bit of a background, but you can also then just click on the link below GoFundMe and you can read about it if that's all you need to see right now. But what I've been doing is since December 2021, I started writing the book. I put down some good investment for a book mentor who I'm still using. All of this time coming along. Last year, I did write my heart out. I took too much energy from myself. The book, allowed it. Then we had to move house to basically live more affordably and to be able to have the funding for these types of things as well. And so that took, a good 6 months out from the end of last year to actually move house. So then I've gotten back onto the book writing again. So in that time, I've calculated it out. It's over 200,000 words I've written. There's so much downloadage. It's not funny. And thank goodness the pieces of this first puzzle are coming together. I'm like, I can finally see this is book one. And so what's been going on in the process of me going through this, being pulled, is that I've now pegged down information for book two and book three. And I already know there's book four and five at least. So that's why it's taken me so long as well. If only I'd been writing just one nice little neat book, I would have had it out ages ago. But in that time, I've been trying to work. I see clients as far as mentorships and also in my courses 51 weeks a year, to be honest. And it's not something that I'm happy with. It is one of the principles of the energetic laws I'm talking about in my first book about I know where I'm going. I know I want to work less and have more time to myself and to honor myself. But the fact has been, it doesn't happen overnight when you just decide you're going to do something different, because you have to wait for the divine factors to play out for yourself to get to that point. So I am at the point, I've recently been sick. I'm at the point where I'm like, yes, the book has taken too much energy from myself, and that includes money as well. My family has put in a lot of money investing, as far as the book mentor, but also as far as the income I can't earn while I'm writing the book. So a good friend once said ages ago, why don't you put a little donate button up on your YouTube channel? You give a lot of information for free. And I haven't done that, A, because I couldn't figure out how to get one on that was easy. But also B, I just have been happy to do this. I really have been. I really love it. But I'm at the point where, push has come to shove, and it's been such a big coat of ego to take off to put my hand out to say, would anyone like to give me money? But I also know the burn inside me has also been, this is so unfair. I have to go through so much burn for this book when I'm putting it out there to help others when it comes out. And here I am having to, go through such a tricky time. And not only as far as trying to find money to support it and, the energy of downloading this thing and actually doing this, and what my family or, myself has missed out on as far as time. But the messages actually for the book have come from me going through all the challenges by myself, within my family and for myself as well. And so it's been like this double whipping of having to go through all the challenges to get the messages, and then the scramble to find the money and to earn the money as well. So that's where I'm at, is to, put it out there for everyone as well. Where are you whipping yourself? Where you shouldn't be. And it's gotten to the point where I don't have any more energy, like physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. I'm at my level, and I'm really enjoying where I'm at as far as, these YouTube videos that I put out. I'm really enjoying writing the book. I'm enjoying seeing my clients, but to get that extra whoomp of money, I just realized, yeah, this is it. This is where I'm at. And so I'm putting it out there to the community now, to know, trust me, I'm asking you to trust that this book is going to help humanity. This first book is going to be called The Game of Life, How to Play the New Way. It is what it wants to be, is the energetic laws that I see governing how we're actually playing this game of life. So instead of all the mums particularly playing from chaos and confusion and just that feeling of dread of, I don't know what I'm doing and what am I doing wrong and what's wrong with me. They can all, they're analogies so that you can see, oh, okay, I can see why that's happening now. Oh, I get this. There is order to everything coming your way, every challenge, every bump in your leg that you hurt, every sickness, everything that your child says to you, the postman, your partner, whatever. It's all happening so that you can make gold from it. So that's the first book. We're going to talk about your soul agreement. We're going to talk about your seed of intelligence. It's actually pulling you to where you're going in your life. There is not so much little old human making choices and what we have been conditioned to think. And once we start to see that we're actually playing a game of energetics, we are all interconnected. You start to go, oh, okay, is that why my child or my partner or ex-partner is being like that? Because I'm also connected to this. And then you are going to see how to unravel these challenges. It's very exciting. Most people that have read my little bits and pieces that I've handed out so far, be like, oh, okay, wow, give me more. And then book 2 is going to be a whole inner work process. Book 3 is going to be Who on Earth Are You? And that is about the family bubble, the energetics that are playing out within the family, particularly the role of mum, child, father of the child, our ancestors. It's already mostly there. I've already half written, 2/3 have written that book as well. And then we go on from there. The next book will then be about more parenting and also about the children and all their issues and how we can see it in a much more empowered light than how we are, all the diagnoses that we can possibly think of, from fussy to ASD and beyond. And then from there, there's going to be a partner's book as well. So that's just a little bit of information. I've just worked out where book 1 is. So this is why I'm not always forthgiving where they're all at, because that's the game of this series of books that's coming down. And I feel like they've wanted to come down fairly close together, kind of like twins. Then it was, oh no, it's triplets, that once this first book comes out, then I'm not that far off getting the next one out, because I have a sense people are going to be saying, hang on, give me more then, if this is what you're saying with that. So it's going to be ready to go. So I'm putting it out there, if you donate $35 Australian or more, please let me know, message me directly to tell me if you would like a book. And that's where I will send you a book once it's done. I'm not doing it automatically because I don't know that everyone actually does want a book, and I don't want to assume that. So please accept my offer. If you do $35 and above and you would like a book, once it's out, then yeah, be in touch. That would be amazing. Thank you in advance. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this message. And please do know, if you have any suggestions of how to do a donate button, I'd be interested. I probably will put that up here on YouTube as well, as I go forth in creating more videos. It does take me energy. It does take me like a bit of a day's worth, as I do say 3 at a time and sit there and do all the background stuff. It takes time. It does take energy, pulling down these messages. And yeah, that's all I want to say is thank you for being here, and thank you for hearing me out and me going forth into this next piece of myself and going, okay, the book is bigger than myself. Who else could help me here? Please let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, the GoFundMe link is down below. And otherwise, on YouTube, if you don't know how to message me, easily find me on Instagram or Facebook. Facebook, I've got my personal account, Heidi Hosking Ray. It's WRAY. But I've got Heidi Hosking, Heidi Hosking -- The New Way is my business page. You can message me there as well. And then it's heidi.hosking.the.new.way at Instagram. You should be able to find me easily enough there if you want to message me there. Bye. Thanks. See you.